Hiya boys and girls, I'm back again. Serious video today about yesterday was just a bit of tongue-in-cheek, just a bit of fun. Today we're going to talk about the 703 again, just to see what it can actually do. But again, with all linears, please make sure before you use one your SWR is below 1.5, else if you don't you will have problems and it will go pop. Now we've got a KL703 big boots. In all honesty, if you have got a decent, half decent rig, 6900 or CRT 9900 with a KL203, you'll do about 70 to 80 whiskies. If you've got a decent antenna, it's put up correctly, it's in a decent location, i.e. on the chimney, gable end, in its open space, the base of the antenna is above the apex, you don't really need a big linear. A 203 will be fine. On a sideband you will work the world. I've got a big linear because I'm power mad, but you don't really need it. If you're going to spend money on your antenna and getting it professionally put up, and get yourself a half decent rig, and you will work wonders, you will work the world. So really you don't need a 703. Just looking at the instructions, once I've set up the amp, typical bloke as you do, reading the instructions properly, I realised you actually need to max this out, a 60 amp power supply. Now I've only got a 50 amp with a 55 amp surge, but I'll be okay because I never ever max my linears. Whether you've got a 203, a 503, a 506, a 703, please do not max them out. If it says input 1 to 10, just put about 7 whiskies in. If you start maxing things out, they just go pop, they don't last long. With the 703 it actually says a maximum input of 35 whiskies, but it said the linear should work quite adequately. No, yeah, well, alright, let's press stop, rewind. The linear should work fine on 30 watts input. You don't need to max it out. I will probably only use, I'll probably do about an input of 25 whiskies. Anyway, I've done enough waffling. Let's turn the video around and see what equipment we've got today and what we are doing. We have got a CRT 9900. There's the Black Beauty, the RM KL703, and a power supply. And there's a meter. Now the meter is only a cheap meter. I say cheap, it's about 50 quid. Capo, and to be honest it seems to be absolutely beautiful. It works really well. I did have a decent meter a few weeks ago. I sold it because I didn't think I'd be getting a bigger amp than I already had. So let's just see. The meter's on, let's put it to 100 watts. We've set the CRT 9900 at the amp's on. Let's turn the amp off. Love it, these videos when it's live. So it's on 100 watts, the meter is, the amp is turned off, and the CRT 9900 is doing about 25 whiskies. Can you see 25 whiskies there? So if we turn the amp on, I have checked the SWR by the way, and it is below 1.5. Turn the amp on. With this particular amp you've got 3 settings. You've not got the 1 to 6. On a lot of amps you've got 3 settings. I used to have a KL506 with 3 settings, and I think it's far superior in all honesty. So on setting low with 25 watts input, what is it giving me? Let's go up to kilowatt. So we're going to go up to we're on the top scale there. We're looking at the top scale. 25 watts in, on low setting, it's giving me just over 100 watts. Yeah, let's go to setting mid. 25 watts in. What's that? About 250, 260. Let's go on setting high. See what it's giving me. Just over 400 whiskies. Wow. Now that is with 25 watts in. 35 or 30 watts in you'd get a bit more. They say on the instructions this will do up to 500 watts, so you might just get that. But as I say, I don't like maxing things out. Let me just double check the SWR. with the linear on high. It's calibrated. SWR 1.3, superb. So boys, KL703, setting high, 25 whiskies in, key up, and we're getting just over 400 watts. Absolutely boom boom, superb. Thank you for watching. As I say, yesterday's video was a bit of tongue-in-cheek. I hope it didn't offend anybody. Today is a bit more serious. Thank you for listening, thank you for watching. You'll hopefully hear me on 2.5 blowing smoke. 73s boys, 10-10 till we do it again. Have a great day today and an even better day tomorrow. Bye boys, bye bye.